I don't know if the voice is coming out. I don't know if the sound is coming out. I'm not sure because I'm not watching it. I'm just playing from the studio. Now, there is something I want to show all of us. Pay attention. We are not going to waste time here. We are not. Now, Biafrans, hold on. Biafrans who are living in Finland, if you are living in Finland, I am very, very certain that you know these three people. If you are IPOB member, if you are an IPOB member and you believe in D.O.S. up to today, up to now, I'm very certain that you know at least one person out of these three people. Biafrans, alo emegokwa anyị. Alo emegokwa anyị, ụmụ Igbo. But thank God, glory be to God Almighty, that the spirit of our ancestors is with my Simon Èkpá. Imagine where your own people are the ones coming to testify against you. Biafrans, pay attention. No, they will be panicking. The D.O.S. are panicking. This video you are watching is taken live and direct from Paidet Hamed Court, Paidet Hamed District Court in Lahti, Finland. Now, pay attention. This very first person here, I don't know if you are following, if you are seeing the mouse. Can you see the mouse? Let me know in the comment section before we proceed. Can you see the mouse as I'm rolling it? Let me know, please. I want to confirm. So when I'm pointing them and calling them by their names, I know that you understand who I'm talking about. Can you see the mouse? From your own end, from your screen, can you see the mouse? I want to check the comment section. If you can see the mouse, let me know. Very, very important. Very, very, very important. I want you to confirm for me if you can see the mouse as I'm rolling it on the face of this individual here. On the face of this very criminal here. Okay, fine. People say yes, they can see the mouse. So let us proceed. Now, these three men here, these three people are Igbo people. They are Igbos. They are Igbos. And these are the people that Fulani controlled government of Nigeria under Tinubu, a Yoruba man, is using to testify against the Biafran freedom fighter who has taken it upon himself to deliver his people from the bondage of Nigeria. This man here, this first one that has dreadlocks, I will show you their picture so that we can zoom them very well. We are going to zoom their faces. Umwokoko, criminals. These are evil men. When you talk about evil people, when you are talking about the evil people, these are evil. These are Satan in human form. These are Satan in human form. I'm telling you the truth. These are all D.O.S. members. Now, this person here is living in Finland. His name is called William Smokedi. I want you to take your pen and papers and write it down. This video was taken from the court, inside the court of Paidet Hamed District Court in Lahti, Finland. Take their names down. Take the screenshot. I want you to take the screenshot, write their names on the screenshot that you have taken. Write their names on it so that you know these are the people that history will remember. History is going to remember these people in future. For those who stood against Biafra freedom, those who witnessed on behalf of Nigeria government that is prosecuting Mazi Simon Èkpá and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are the men that stood against us. So history will remember them today. I want you to take the screenshot, write their names down as I'm going to mention their names, one after the other. These are people, they thought they are not going to be exposed. I am sorry, you don't know. We are everywhere. I know everywhere. Unfortunately, to all of you, you have been exposed today. The whole world, after this broadcast, the whole Biafrans will know who you are. The whole Biafrans will talk about you. In fact, your names are already taken. Now, let us proceed. This first person with dreadlocks, his name is William Smokedi. He is the second testifier against Mazi Simon Èkpá today, that he is a terrorist. This man, his name is Nwoke. Everything I'm telling you is pure. I don't gossip, I don't lie against anybody. Everything I tell you is pure. Now, this one with dreadlocks is a D.O.S, is a POB member under D.O.S in Finland. His name, Williams Nwokedi. I want you to remember him very, very well. Mark Iri Ofuma. Nothing will happen to them. Nobody's going to harm them. But history will remember them that these are the people who work for Nigeria government to destroy Biafra. And their names will go the same way of Ife Ajuna went. The same way of Keda Fankonye Nwoke Nnewi Anụnwa bụrụ ego Jukwu bunyere ya ga-agote ngwa ọgụ na France. Obure narie, but family ga nationalize na France, become a French citizen. And he never bought those weapons. And that's why Biafra was defeated in 1970. What's the name of that man? Can somebody remind me? And I always forget his name. I always forget his name. What's his name? From Newi, from Ojuku's village. Ojuku trusted him, thought that he was with his fellow, Biafran, fighting for the same cause. Ojuku never knew he was dealing with a saboteur. He packed his father's money and gave to him, and he ran to France. Instead of him to purchase the armory, Mojeku, thank you, Chuku, non so focus. Chuku Gazielungi, Mojeku. These people that you are watching now on the screen will go the same route with Mojeku and of course Ifajuna. This one, his name is called Williams Nwokedi. He is an IPOB member under the D.O.S in Finland. And this one in the middle, to go. Those of you in the D.O.S, I'm sure you know him. I have busted him today. Omu Amelia Biafra Unite. Ikukunna Biafra Unite. Omu Anekuya. Afonya no abu Isaac Ikalo. He is the IPOB National Coordinator in Finland. He is the IPOB National Coordinator in Finland. His name is called Isaac Ikalo. Isaac Kalo. I don't know why didn't not Kalo, not Kanu Kalo. Didn't not Kalo Nabu Sabotua, just like Adjourns or Kalo. This man here in the middle, his name is Isaac Kalo. He is the national coordinator of IPOB in the entire Finland. He is the first testifier. You finish, you give me testimony now. The second person is testifying. This man, this idiot, is the one that said yes, that Simon Èkpá is a terrorist. He is an Igbo man. His full name is Isaac Kalo, IPOB National Coordinator in Finland. This video you are watching is taken inside the court. Inside the court. And this is a video. I'll still show you their picture so that we can zoom them very well. He is the IPOB National Coordinator in Finland. His name, again, Isaac Kalo. They have gone down to history. They have gone down to history as those who stood against the restoration and freedom of history, and others who followed them in the recent years. Now, this last person, and this is the first testifier. Remember, I've told you, this one here called Isaac Kalo, the IPOB National Coordinator. He is the first testifier who has finished his testimony, and this one is testifying as I'm speaking to you now. And now, this is the third person. These are three people who Nigeria government has brought to testify against their own. Now, this third person is called Pastor Udochi. Pastor Udochi, who he's not a pastor, but he always claimed to be a pastor. He answered that title, pastor. Pastor Udochi. But all other pastor. Afayabo Pastor Udochi. Udochi. I want you to mark his name and mark his face. These are the people who never want Biafra to exit the damnable zoological republic. Their anger is because my Simon Èkpá refused to sell Biafra the same way D.O.S sold Biafra. And this one here is a member of D.O.S. Remember, he is the IPOB national coordinator in Finland. He's a member of D.O.S. Now, these are the people who never for one day wanted Biafra to come. They wanted that Biafra of a name as a business, whereby Biafran people will be contributing money for them for IPOB, and they will keep on receiving their salary. We all know that they get salary. This is what they want. They never for one day believed that that Biafra will be realized, or Biafra will be a realistic thing. They never ever believed it. They wanted Biafra of a social media, whereby Biafrans, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be speaking on Radio Biafra, coordinating Biafrans, galvanizing the minds of Biafrans, and Biafrans will continue to contribute money, which is in their own control, and they will be getting their salaries. You know, they're doing nothing. These are jobless idiots in Finland. These are jobless idiots in Europe. They have nothing to do. Look at their faces and you see their ages. They are old. Onyenke Erugo at least 60 years. Onyenke Erugo 60 years. Onyenke Ayana 50 something years. These are old people who have absolutely nothing they are doing in Europe. Eriko to Nagar everywhere. But Jiri Biafra Mofla. Mofla kana akpa ya. Jiri Biafra Mofla. Kenonu. Buru Red Naga everywhere. They have nothing to offer. They have no jobs. They only survive with the salary that they get from IPOB, which the salary is being taken from the contribution of the Biafran people. That is exactly what is going on. Now, this is their this is the video. After playing the video, then I'm going to, of course, show you their picture so that we can zoom it. We need to zoom it very, very well. We need to zoom their picture so that Biafrans ka Obanjeba ka Biafran firu ndi ori biala isu anyị imi na-achọ ka Biafra bịa. Ndi ori chọrọ ka atụọ Maazị Simon Ekpa nga, na 3 of them be this. Now, let us see their pictures. Let us see their pictures. Can we if we look for we need to see their faces very, very well. Evil people. Ụmụnne nsogbu dịkwa o. Ọkwa nna agwa gị na-eti mkpu na-eti ndị Igbo nsị, if I say ndị Igbo ifere megbu unu. I'm not talking about all Igbos. It is not for all Igbos. I am talking about people like this, the saboteurs. I am talking about the sabos everywhere. Ndị sabo juru eju. These are the people that I'm talking about, not all Igbos. Anytime you hear me say ndị Igbo ifere megbu unu, I am talking about people like this. Not if you are a genuine Igbo, you don't have to be angry. Because in the Bible, many of our people, Jolonjo, or I hate him that situation, I hate it. I am not among those who sugarcoat things.
All right, we've actually heard about the court trial of Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, that has actually been adjourned to tomorrow for cross-examination. Yes, but the crazy thing about today's court hearing, which I believe is one of the most shameful things that has happened, since I know so many people rebelled against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even Mazi Simon Ekpa, have also been rebelled against, but it hasn't gotten to an international level. This is actually the shocking part. They've been rebelled. Nnamdi Kanu was rebelled, so many times by even people he entrusted his life to. It got to that level. And I think one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's problem is the fact that he trusts people easily. He gives a lot of people credence, people around him. And most of them have actually failed him. They've rebelled against him. But that is by the way. Onyendu remains a hero. No matter how much you rebel him, he will always come out. That is how God has blessed him. That is by the way. But for the fact that the IPOB D.O.S sent delegates to Finland to go and stand as a witness for the zoo government that has been killing your people, buying your people on daily basis, unaliving innocent people on the dailies. Go to Biafran land, go to Okigwe. WAR is happening right now. The high level of herdsmen have penetrated back to back. They are doing all kinds of atrocious things in Biafran land since the arrest of Mazi Simon Èkpá. So it is a fact that Biafrans who are genuine, even those who are not even genuine, even the zoo, now understand the important role of Mazi Simon Èkpá Njoko and how he was able to evade these people totally from our land. Go and look at how they are bragging, even to the extent that these uncircumcised Janjaweed, terrorists, herdsmen, now brag, in Biafran land, claim they buy our people and they video it. Our land is now becoming, a place where abattoir, where they now, buy our people for Holu and, that kind of thing. Things that we used to see in the thick forest of Fulani, that part of north. We are not seeing it in our land. Go and look at the rate of crime being committed in our land by the terrorist army and the terrorist herdsmen since the day Mazi Simon Èkpá was arrested. Go and just look at, forget about last year that, he was arrested in November, thereabout, right? Now, just look at the rate of crime in Biafran land since January. Then you will understand why I am pained that so-called people who claim that they are fighting for the interests of Ndibu, that we are Biafran and we don't like the way Simon Èkpá is doing his own, went to Finland to stand as witness for zoo government against the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko. The kind of thunder that will strike those guys. Look at their faces. Tomorrow, your family starts, experiencing all kind of misfortune after you have repented. In quote, repentance, I don't mean the spiritual angle. Maybe you've realized, because that is what most of them do. After rebelling, they will come back and beg Biafrans, and Biafrans will forgive them. But there are things that you don't just erase it out totally, because you didn't only commit a crime to humanity, you committed a crime against the spirit. I will keep on saying this. The spirit of Biafra is powerful, and you must understand that. That is why go and check the lives of so many that have actually rebelled against the cause. Look at where they belong. Look at how they are. Look at what is happening to them. Some, even those that have actually been forgiven, just calm down and check their life. Check their family. Just check their generation. Just check their family and see. You see what is happening. So these young men, I don't know what to say to them, but I believe that they are not the only culprit. The D.O.S have been fighting Simon Èkpá, but to the level of going internationally. We know that they wrote the petition. They were the one who kept on sending petition, but against Simon Èkpá in Finland. But this is the highest level of shame, that they brought out delegates to go and stand as witness against Simon Èkpá in favor of the Nigerian government. And we claim that we are fighting for Biafra. We are not fighting for the same cause. Forget it or leave it. After all, so many people have different approaches of fighting for freedom. Go to other countries, go to the countries who are fighting for freedom. Catalan, have you seen the pattern they use in fighting for theirs? Go to some of these European countries, even this Finland, this so-called Finland that is holding Simon Èkpá. Which pattern did they use in getting their freedom? Everybody have their own different approaches. But let it be that we know at the end of the tunnel, we will see light, and that is the sun rising. We are all fighting for the same thing. But you can't tell me that the same people who went to Finland or who came out in Finland, in Finnish court, to stand and call Simon Èkpá a terrorist and give their own account against Simon Èkpá on how he has been causing, propaganda and issues and buying innocent people in Biafran land. Then you want to tell me that this same person can come out and say, we are still fighting for the same for the same thing. We are fighting for freedom of our people. No, you are not. You are taking away the freedom of your people. You are fighting against Biafra. And it will never go well with you, because you are fighting against a cause, a spiritual cause. It's as simple as that. People should understand the level of atrocity that they commit. Money is not everything. And you might not understand this. Highest, that money that they will be giving. Highest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. How about the ego? That is if they've not even started finishing it already. At the end, what is left? Nothing. You've heard it from the one and only Biafran Unite on the ongoing court trial of Master Simon Èkpá, which will continue tomorrow. Do not forget that we'll be here making sure that we give you all the updated information on court trials in Finland on the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá and Joko, because tomorrow will be a critical day. I think tomorrow might actually be a cross-examination, but let's see how it goes. Make sure you share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. God bless you.